Hey, Arron the chiropractor from earlier today. Now this email is a way of checking in. Also, making sure you've got my contact details. So my email's my email address is what you've got this via. Just note my name's spelled a bit funny if you want to respond. My parents gave me a weird version of Arron. I'm not an Arron, I'm an Arron. So be sure you get the right address or I won't respond. I very much believe that chiropractic is for everyone, but I am not everyone's chiropractor. So if you're already going, I don't like this guy, I don't want him in my life, I don't like his technique, I don't like the way he did stuff, I think he's a jerk, any of these things, let me know, or if you feel really uncomfortable about doing that, let the girls at the front know, and we'll try and send you somewhere that's going to be more appropriate for what it is you're chasing, okay? But if you're feeling pretty good about this, and I am, or I wouldn't have accepted you, then it's very likely you're going to get better. Now, oftentimes after the first few visits, people are often feeling a little stiff and sore, and typically that's because we've changed the way your body's moving just a little bit, but enough that your muscles and joints around it are going to react a little bit. A bit like if you haven't gone to the gym for a long time, when you first go back, you expect it to hurt, and that doesn't mean you've worked out wrong. It just means you've probably got what you wanted. You've given your body a good stimulus, and it's therefore reacting and responding. So if I could get you better quicker, I would. It's a common question, as people don't often ask it because they feel rude, but they're ultimately thinking, why do I have to come back and see this guy? Why can't he just fix me in one go or two goes or whatever? And if I could, I would, honestly. But the way this stuff works is your brain has got all this cool neurology that's all pushing along in a certain direction, and I then throw some force into it to change things a little bit, which slightly deviates it off course, but to the most part, your brain's going to default back to what it's been doing, which is why it needs a few bumps to really try and change the way it's doing its thing. And so it's my job to give you the biggest stimulus I can, and that's where I think Gonstead Chiropractic is amazing at getting the right spot and then being able to appropriately move it in the right direction. Biggest change we possibly can up here, but it's very much then dependent on your health. So if you're an overweight smoker who's over 50, it's probably going to take a while, all right? Because there's a lot that's set in its ways and your brain is going to be slow to change. But I'll get you sorted out as quick as we possibly can with this kind of stuff. And if I didn't think I could help you, wouldn't be getting this email, all right? So next time you're here, I'm going to check through your spine in a very similar way. So I'm not going to be taking a fresh x-ray of you unless something terrible's happened to you in the meantime. But I very much look forward to this, to you getting better. But if you've got more specific things that you want some answers to quickly, get onto our YouTube site, our YouTube page. There's a bunch of information there. But look, I hope this serves you well, and we'll see you in the office soon. Bye.